Well, the Padres take the field tonight, led by Chris Paddock, who gets himself ready for start number 20 in the big leagues for the tall right-hander. So 2 down here in the first inning for Daniel Murphy.
Murphy 1 for 8, ribby in the series. Swing and a miss. Boy, that fastball is moving like crazy. He dialed it up, big fella, from 93 to 95 and struck him out just like that.
Tonight the Padres dealing with Chichi Gonzalez.
Well, Chichi has a repertoire of fastball, curveball, slider, and change. Over 50% with the fastballs, but then he's got a mixture of all of those pitches. He's got to live on the edges.
Manny, who has been struggling lately at the plate, 0 for his last 17. In the air to right field, sending Blackman back to the dirt of the track. He will have room as he makes the catch out there for out number 2. Ball kind of died to right field off the bat. Looked pretty good. 2 down. 2 down here in the second inning brings up Raimel Tapia.
And that one's hit well to right center field. On the move is Margot. Not going to get there. It's going to one-hop the wall. Tapia will put the brakes on at second base and hold with the Rockies' first hit tonight. What a great swing by Tapia to drive a ball to right center field.
So 2 down, Tapia in scoring position. Here is Jonathan Daza. And a liner into center field for a base hit. Around from second comes Tapia, and the Rockies will strike first on top 1-0. RBI single for Daza.
First Major League RBI, gets a hanging curveball.
Like he knew it was coming.
That's right.
Throw at third. Margot at second. Urias grounds one towards second base. McMahon's going to first, and the Padres are going to get their first run of the night. In the back door from third comes Hunter Renfroe. The game's tied 1-1. Game tied 1-1. Both teams with 2 hits as the top of the Padres order going to lead it off in Fernando Tatis Jr.
Pitch to Tatis is a one-hopper diving grab made by Story. Gets up, throws to first in time for the out. We've seen spectacular plays from Tatis. We saw one from his counterpart right there, Trevor Story.
And it was almost a look on Trevor's face like, hey, I'm pretty good at this job too at shortstop. Let me show you.
Nolan Arenado stands in with 1 out, nobody on base to face Chris Paddock for the second time ever. He's 0 for 1, grounded out to shortstop.
3-2 is hit to left, down the line and off the Western Metal Supply Company building. Touch of all time for Nolan Arenado.
He just tied Trevor for the club lead with his 26th round tripper.
That is now 18 home runs Chris Paddock has given up.
And it's Hunter Renfroe leading it off here for the Padres, who now trail by a run. Drives one to deep left field, sending Tapia back at the wall. That ball is gone. Hunter Renfroe answers. Solo shot, his 31st of the year, and this game is tied just like that, 2-2.
Didn't really catch all of it. That was actually off the end of the bat. Hunter Renfroe so strong, lifts that out easily to left.
Jonathan Daza, who leads it off here, a single in the second inning, and he drove in the first Rockies run of the night. Opposite field, and with some authority heading back is Renfroe. Reaching up to make the catch is Renfroe. He's doing it all tonight. The home run last inning, now a great running catch on the dirt of the track in right center.
Well, all his teammates are loving this, especially his coach, Skip Schumacher. They have been working tirelessly on his defense, and it has shown.
And Machado stands in here, 0 for 2 tonight. Has flied out and struck out and sends one up the middle into left center field. Naylor will come around from second base. Machado's thinking too. He is safely into second, and the Padres take their first lead of the night on top 3-2. He's also made a great catch out there in right field last inning, and he's also doubled in this game. So 2 for 2. And a liner, that's a fair ball down the left field line. Machado will jog home. Heading for second base is Renfroe. He'll get there standing. His 3rd hit of the night puts the Padres on top 4-2. Renfroe at second base, and here's Manuel Margot. And it's lined into center field. A base hit for Margot. Here comes Renfroe. Here comes a throw, and it's not going to be in time. Padres take a 5-2 lead, and with the throw getting away, taking second base is Manuel Margot. It's 5-2 San Diego. 2 outs here in the 6th inning, and here's Arenado's 3rd plate appearance against Chris Paddock. Fly ball to right field. In comes Renfroe. Out goes Urias, and nobody's going to catch it. Around from second is Story. He scores, and it's now 5-3. Tying run at the plate right now for the Rockies. With nobody out in the 7th inning.
1-2 pitch is hit well to right field. Going back is Renfroe. He's on the track. He's looking up. It is gone. Hit the top of the fence and went over. Huge swing, a pinch hit, 2-run home run, Yonder Alonso. And we are tied at 5.
Renfroe was tracking and tracking and tracking. He got to the wall and he leapt, and it was just out of his reach. Runner on first, nobody out. Tie game in the bottom of the 8th.
Margot to deep left field. Tapia going back, looking up. That's out of here. 2-run home run for Manuel Margot. Puts the Padres on top 7-5. There's a 227, 13 homers, 36 runs batted in. He's been starting quite a bit in the outfield. Started tonight on the bench and pinch hits here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Myers to left field. Tapia going back at the wall. Ball is gone. Will Myers with a pinch hit home run to add on to the Padres take an 8-5 lead. The Story out there at second base. 15 pitches so far from the Padres closer with 2 down in the 9th inning. 1-2 pitch. Hey, struck him out. The Padres win. Kirby Yates picks up his 2nd strikeout and picks up another save as Yates strikes out Daniel Murphy to end the ball game, and quite a win here tonight for the Padres.